Hi everybody, welcome to this edition of Cox Community Life. I'm Jimmy Frederick. Today we take a look at the Fore Kids Foundation and the partnership with Fore Kids and Cox Communications for the Zurich Classic Pro-Am, which happened recently at the Country Club of Louisiana. Fore Kids Foundation has raised over $19 million for children throughout the state of Louisiana. In fact, they have helped kids in 62 parishes in the state.
Fore Kids is a 501c3 charity that's been in existence since actually 1938. What we do is we raise funds for children's charities through golf events. And of course we sponsor this great event here and the Fore Kids golf tournament down in New Orleans right now.
I got involved in Fore Kids about 15 years ago through golf, and some friends of mine in New Orleans asked me to serve on the foundation with them and got involved. And after seeing how much good work they do with all the children's charities, I just got more and more involved, and now it's not full-time, but it takes a lot of time and it's a lot of gratification and a lot of fun. We were looking for a way to expand the charities that we give to and wanted to move to other parts of the state. Baton Rouge, being so close to New Orleans, was a perfect place for us to come. We contacted Jackie at Cox, talked to her about the idea, and she jumped on board immediately. So having a title sponsor made it really easy to put the event together last year. She had so much fun, she said, count me in for this year, so it was very easy to put this together.
The reason I play this Pro-Am is that it's a great fundraiser. The Fore Kids Foundation is a wonderful organization, and they've raised, hundreds of thousands, maybe even the millions of dollars for charities around the area, and we're just glad to be a part of it. I came here to Baton Rouge about 20 years ago. This club here was probably just barely open a few years, so it's nice to be back. The greatest thing about the Zurich Classic is the hospitality. The guys love to come to New Orleans and, gain a few pounds and have a good time, take in all the atmosphere and see some of the history of New Orleans, and also to play a fun golf course against great competition. So it's hard to beat.
Oh, it's great. It's something different. We're used to kind of playing the course that we're playing the tournament on, but this is kind of neat. It's great. It's a good thing that Tommy set up, and it's good for the sponsors, and hopefully it'll generate some people from Baton Rouge to come over and watch us play. It's amazing. It's like being at home. The South is the greatest. I mean, it's a great tournament. Zurich is a solid sponsor, and I'm just happy to be in the field. I'm glad Tommy and them gave me an exemption, and the golf course is just in great shape. So it'll be a good tournament. It's the most fun you can have with your pants on, brother.
Fore Kids, it's a great organization, and I'm glad Ochsner's a part of this Zurich Classic and these charities to help the kids. Well, it helps to bring the younger generation into another game. Everyone knows about basketball and football and baseball, but this is a different sport. It actually gets the kids out in the sun and in nature versus them sitting behind a computer all day and playing video games and eating potato chips and Coke. So hopefully we can help with some childhood obesity this way by getting them out here and getting them to play some sports and getting out in the sun.
Well, it's always good for the community when some outsiders, the tour guys, come to town. It's just good for everybody to see the good players play. They do a lot, especially in New Orleans. I mean, they're so involved with helping those kids, and they're so big, and with Baton Rouge getting involved a little bit, hopefully it'll start to spread.
As a company, Cox is highly committed to children's issues, education, and technology. And one of the core groups that Fore Kids has always supported is Boys and Girls Club, which is our national charity of choice. So it became such a natural partnership for Cox because we believe in the economic development of the Baton Rouge area and all of South Louisiana. But we also really believe in giving back to the communities, and this is the perfect example of an event that both brings in great PGA talent, encourages people to raise money for children's charity, and then reinvest back in those charities. So for Cox, it was just a natural fit.